Hi, I'm Claudia. Today we're talking about The Woman in Me by Britney Spears, because apparently trauma sells like hotcakes, and the best way to reclaim your narrative is to hand it over to a ghostwriter and hope for the best. Now don't get me wrong, I love Britney. I grew up with Britney. But this book? It's like listening to Lucky on repeat while slowly realizing it was never a bop, but actually a cry for help. So, what's The Woman in Me about? Well, it's less of a memoir and more of a 275-page therapy session, where Britney unloads on her family, her exes, and the absolute horror show that was her conservatorship. It's raw, it's heartbreaking, and at times it's so disjointed that I wondered if I was reading a diary entry she dictated between Starbucks runs. Let's talk about Justin Timberlake for a second, because, honey, Britney did not come to play. She drags him like he's a Louis Vuitton rolling suitcase, revealing that he cheated, made her get an abortion, and then had the audacity to drop Cry Me a River like he was the victim. This man gaslit an entire generation into thinking Britney was the villain, and this book clears that up real fast. Then there's her parents. Oh boy. If you thought Jamie Spears was bad, The Woman in Me confirms that he's basically a beer-bellied Disney villain with a bank account. The way he controlled her life down to the smallest detail, her money, her body, her career, makes you wonder how this was ever legal. And let's not forget her mother, Lynn, who apparently watched all of this unfold and responded with shrugs and Southern charm. The writing? It's actually fine. It's not exactly literature, but this book isn't about elegant prose. It's about getting Britney's side of the story out there, unfiltered and uncensored. Final verdict? 7 out of 10. It's a brutal, necessary read. Not a fun one, but if you grew up yelling, "It's Britney, bitch," you owe it to her to hear her side of the story.